Hi, I want to talk to you about immigration regulations. You're required to maintain compliance while you're in the United States and studying at Grand Valley State University. The rules are quite simple. The first rule is that all international students are required to be full-time students at Grand Valley State University during your time here in the United States. For an undergraduate student, full-time status means at least 12 credits in the fall and in the winter semesters. If you're taking classes in the spring or summer, that's fine. You also don't have to take any classes in the spring or the summer. Graduate students are expected to take 9 credits in the fall and the winter semester. The only exceptions that are permitted to full-time status are in your last semester of study. The second rule that's very important to know is the work authorization. You are authorized to work on campus for the university for 20 hours a week during the regular school year. During any break periods, such as spring and summer, spring break, or the break between fall and winter semesters, you may work 40 hours a week. Moving is a change in your address, and you must report that to immigration. You'll do that by letting the Padnos International Center know your new address. You'll email us at iStudents@gvsu.edu and tell us your new address. The address change is important even if you're moving from apartment 1 to apartment 2 within the same building. We'll have to report that to immigration. The fourth and final main rule is travel authorization. You must have authorization to return to the United States. You may leave at any time. However, returning to the United States means that your I-20 must be signed within the past year. Essentially, what we ask is that when you book your flight home or when you rent the car to go home, to be sure and come into the Padnos International Center in Lake Ontario Hall, and we'll sign your documents for you so that you may then return home. While you're in the United States, it's also important that you keep your documents together in an organized way and make sure that they are not expired. Your passport is one of the most important documents that you have in the United States. It must always be valid 6 months into the future. If it is about to expire, please work with your embassy in New York, Washington, D.C., Chicago, Detroit, one of those cities, and the embassy will give you instructions on how to extend your passport. The next document that is important is your visa, and again, it is in your passport. It may expire while you're in the United States, as it is simply permission to enter the United States. If it expires, that's fine. You may remain studying here at Grand Valley State University. However, the next time you travel home, you will need to get a new visa. You'll have to apply for a visa at the U.S. Embassy in your home country. Visas may not be renewed within the United States. Your I-20 is an essential document that you will keep with you while you're studying at Grand Valley State University. Please take a minute to double check that the information is correct. Double check the spelling of your names, double check the order of your birth date. Remember that in the United States, we put month and then date and then year. The third piece of information to look at on your I-20 is your major. Please be sure that we have that indicated accurately. This I-20 is your immigration document that allows you to remain studying in the United States. There is an expiration date on that I-20. If that expiration date is coming close, within 1 semester away, please contact the Padnos International Center if you will not be graduating on time.